Thank you and welcome to Imperfectly Perfect.
Don't say it towards me.
Why not?
Because you're breath.
Really?
There you go.
What up, guys? Your girl Talkaboutitakinah.
And I am the fabulous Iconic. Why? Because I'm iconic.
And we are Imperfectly Perfect. Today's topic is...
They didn't want to stop.
They on the bumper. That's how it be. We're talking about where have we been? Why is our video upload so staggered and spaced out like months and years? Where we been? What we been doing? What happened? What happened?
Life.
¿Qué pasa?
Life, misunderstanding, miscommunication.
No communication. Miscommunication. We was dodging the communication. It was dodged. Like dodgeball. What is...
You just saying it so aggressively.
Dodgeball is aggressive.
That's aggressive.
People do not play fair when playing dodgeball. And you know that.
Just making sure it's nice and cover up my neck.
So, we started this channel in 2012?
So long ago.
Gosh, yeah.
Was it 2000?
It was 2012. We were in Coon Rapids. So, whoa. Okay, never mind. That is hot. The can.
Well,
I ain't touching it. I'm not.
take
no.
it out the cup before.
Yeah, before it explode.
Don't say that.
I know. That's why I ain't touching it. You could grab it. Another phobia. Anywho,
we've been around. We just a lot of times we didn't see eye to eye because I was taller than her and she was shorter. You know, but other than that, we didn't see eye to eye on some things and. You know, when we was good. We was trying to prolong the good, you know. And we didn't know how to work well. We didn't know how to work good enough to do everything. But now we have some insights on a lot of stuff. We've been through a lot of stuff.
I would say this. Where we're at now, through all the ups and downs, we are tight like a puzzle. And in the beginning, we had all the pieces scattered out and we were trying to figure out how to connect them.
And we was speaking like that. We was trying to figure out how to piece them together, but we was getting frustrated at trying to piece them together. You know, we kept on picking up the same piece and trying to force it in the
wrong spot.
You know, instead of actually taking our time looking at it for what the piece is and then placing it.
Yes, because we had a lot of pieces which blended family, extended family, ex-spouses, jobs, loss of jobs, moving, stability, business, everything. That we were young
and we like dealing with depression.
Oh yeah.
You know, times I didn't know I was depressed.
Me either.
But I was depressed.
We both were. And we didn't recognize the signs, so we were dealing with that. We were fighting against ourselves and fighting against each other. And it was tough. We had expectations that we weren't communicating about. There was just so much. Like, looking back, bless them, looking back over the years is like right now we're going uphill, and we were going uphill, but like it was that what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you're going uphill, your car is gonna struggle, right? Your
momentum.
Yeah, we were trying to get the momentum. Listen. Like, we just went to Vegas, and on the way back, we stopped at what was it called?
Not the Niagara Falls.
Oh, what is it called?
The dam, the Great Dam, the Hoover Dam.
The Hoover Dam. And so if you go there,
Dam.
And we have a video that'll be uploading. Like, we have a lot of videos, and that's the thing. We have a lot of videos. We have videos for over the years. It was just really trying to find the strength, the energy, the time, the importance of everything else that was going on to upload. And so I fell short of uploading because it was like, okay, I gotta work here, I gotta work there, I gotta try and run the business. There is a lot going on. There is times where, you know, like, we lived in one complex where they were prejudiced, and so that made it very difficult to live there. So that was stress in its own, on top of the fact, like, these people, we would turn in our rent and say the day rent was due. Now, here's the thing. It never said in the lease that rent was due by the time the office closed, or by the time, or by what, like, it never said that. It said rent was due on this day. We have the money order that was dated for that day or prior. We will put it in there when the office was closed, mainly because we avoided these people because they were just prejudiced. So, office closed, boom, it's 5 o'clock, go put the money order in the box. They literally brought the money order back and said, we'll see you in court. So, because I feel like they were well, let me not say they were milking us. They were milking...
What company was that? Cambridge Oaks.
You said the wrong name, and we're not going to put it out there.
Yeah, I did.
You did say the wrong name.
Why not?
I don't want to. I don't
mind putting people on blast, man.
I don't either, but for that, it's behind us and it's energy I don't want to deal with. If they were to come across the video, oh, we're gonna sue you for defamation and all. No, I don't want to mess with it, because they will. You know they will.
Yeah, but it's the truth.
It is the truth, because we actually looked up how many people on a regular basis they were going to court, taking to court. And you're talking like
100
20
plus.
Yes, like, there's printout, and because they were trying to milk people. So if they took us to court, we had to pay the lawyer's fees. But the one lady was dating the lawyer, so really, they were pocketing the money at the end of the day.
Let me better explain it to you. If rent is due on the 1st, like, everybody know, yes, rent is due on the 1st, but there's grace periods.
You have a grace period.
And then there is, you know, you got 30 days to pay it on top of the late fee. That's not the grace period. But the grace period, you know, be like to the 5th, or let's say the 15th.
Even the
some
3rd.
Places.
Mostly it's the 3rd or the 5th. I haven't ever seen it past the 5th.
But
for mortgage, it's the 15th. Let's just. Okay, go ahead.
I'm lost my train of thought now.
Anyways, you have a grace period. They would take us to court. They would file. Within 7 days, we had court papers to go to court. We're in court by the 15th, and they would give us a payment arrangement, and we'd have to be paid within the next 7 days.
Alright, I got it. Alright. So what I said was, you know, it's on the 1st, the 5th, 15th, or, you know, you got to the end of the month to come up with that plus the late fee. If we have the rent on the 1st, but we don't get off until, let's say, 5, 6 o'clock at night, and we would go and put it in the box at night. Like my wife said, the next day on the 2nd, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough, and they filed and all that stuff. It was one time where the first came on a Sunday. They opened the office up just to collect the rent, just to say that the office was open on Sunday. Now, mind you, we lived there, and we would go to the pool often, even in the wintertime.
Especially in the wintertime.
We would go to the pool and have fun, and we would know the pool is right next in the same building with the office, so we would know that they wouldn't be there on a Sunday. But this day they happened to be there. They opened up just to say, or just to catch people off guard. Because
it was a Sunday.
Yep, they opened it. Well, yeah, it was open.
So like the following month, or any weeks later, they weren't open on a Sunday. But if the Sunday fell on a first, they would open.
Yep. So every first, we either had to have it in there on the first, or the day before the first, just so we wouldn't have to have no late fee or no filing. And
late fees, court fees, attorney fees.
And a lot of times we were scrambling trying to get up the money.
So at that time, we were doing Etsy. We were making really good money. But outside of the Etsy fees and the rental fees, late fees, all of that, because basically we were paying almost anywhere from, if our rent was $1,200, when they got done screwing us in our behind, we would be paying $1,500 to
$1,600.
Yep. And that to anyone else would be like, oh, that's nothing now. Back then, that was a lot. And they were doing it on a regular. So if, let's say he's off for the summer because he's a school bus driver, so he's off for the summer, and I'm working, let's say doing whatever, like I do PCA. Our incomes together during the school year was great. But outside of that, it was, it was a little bit of a struggle. Then you add them, whatever. We had Etsy going, but it was like Etsy was literally paying the rent and whatever other income we had, take care of the bills, the car notes, the groceries, your everyday expenses. It was a struggle. So for us to be like, okay, let's continue recording, let's upload this video, let's do this, it didn't take priority. There's a lot of times that it was stuff like that. Then you're dealing with family situations. Honestly, I wish a lot of the times that we did record, when we had his ex sent the police to our house to do a child check because we refused to answer for her because she would call every hour on the hour harassing the kids or making sure, brush your teeth, do this, take a bath, blah blah blah. They're with us. We take care of our kids. You don't have to parent them when they're at our house. So because we didn't answer for her, she sent the police to the house. And so it was stuff like that we had to deal with. So it was a struggle. I mean, there was times we were homeless. We were sleeping out of our storefront. We would be homeless for not long because we had family that took us in, but it was to the point where the struggle got to be too much. And so we literally had, I would say maybe a week or two, we're sleeping out of our shop, trying to keep our business going. So we're here, we're doing business, we got the space, we sleeping in the office. We had a full bathroom, so that was one of our struggles that we encountered and went through. So our grind now, and people always tell me, you do too much. If they were walking in my shoes, if they lived in my shoes and they understood everything that we went through, and there are people that do understand, but I personally get insulted. Like, my blood pressure gets raised when people tell me I do too much, because we've lost it all. We've had cars repoed. We have lost.
We've lost it, gained it, lost it again.
But the one thing that I believe Omi said, I know he said it, maybe not these exact words, but he has said it. If you have the knowledge to make $1 million and then someone comes in and takes everything from you, they cannot take that knowledge. So if you made it once, you can make it again. And so we've lost, but we know how to make it again. And so a lot of the times through the years of trying to learn business. You're going to the taco place, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
After a car wash.
Absolutely.
Like my stomach got the reflection.
Yeah, you a big old mirror right now. Like you reflecting.
Mm-hmm.
So we've always rebuilt, but at the same time we're rebuilding and still trying to learn. So like, there's people, I learned how to do what was it called? I was gonna say something smart, but then I'm not even gonna play with you. E-commerce. I learned how to do that back in 2012, where I was in the beginning of learning it, but because of everything that we were going through, I had to back burner it. We will be millionaires right now. I was one of the first people to learn e-commerce. So I'm watching people that we were all learning together. They're now millionaires, and I'm not. I'm okay with that. But that's just where our life took us. We had to, we struggled. And so I had to put those things on the back burner because I felt like my mindset back then was I have to work versus let me take this and... Are you giving yourself props? So, what are you looking at?
Baby, I'm just looking around. Go for it.
We are recording. Look at your people.
I see my wife.
Well, there is a glare. Okay. So, we would be in a different place, but because of me saying I need to work versus let me just invest in myself and see where this goes, because I have the knowledge. I never invested in myself back then. Now, I literally told him, I don't care what happens, I'm not giving up on my business. I don't care. Because too many times I've put the business on hold and it got us nowhere. So now my mindset is, y'all probably can't see us because of the glare in the back. My mindset now is, no, we're gonna run this business and we're gonna make the business grow or let the business grow. And so yes, I've invested in us, not even financially, because you can grow your business with just being consistent. Like, you have to be consistent, and that's how your business will grow. So if y'all are trying to grow a business, whatever you're doing, just be consistent and put in a little bit every day, and you will get a lot further than stopping and giving up.
And do your research, because there is a lot of cheap ways
Absolutely.
of doing business.
I know them all, and I'm working on a course. Not even a course, because I don't want to do a course. Let's just keep it real. I'm not ready to do a course yet because that takes away my time from doing my business. What I am working on is an ebook that people will be able to buy. I think I'm gonna price it around $47, even though there's people that are selling their ebooks for like $1,500. I bought courses where I said, you know what, I'm buying this course for $1,500, and it was worth it. But I'm putting out that same information that I've learned over these years for $47. So I might make it a little bit higher, to be honest with you, just because it will have links. It will have everything you need to start your business. So, but that's besides the point. So we've struggled. We've struggled. We've allowed our kids to kind of set us back a little bit. I know for me, I don't deal with stress well at all. So I shut down, I shut out, whatever. Like, even recently we're dealing with stuff with my son, or our son, but let him tell it, whatever. That's a whole nother video. It's coming though. That one's coming because kids are disrespectful. Kids are disrespectful, and if they feel like they can hurt you, at least mine, they will. So it's fine. They're living their life where they want, how they want, and I'm living mine. I'm not gonna. That's a whole nother video. But with all that being said, that's kind of why our channel looks staggered. But I feel good because by the time this video uploads and you guys see it, we will have put out almost 8 videos within 3 or 4 days. So I feel good about that because we're putting out the information, we're putting ourselves out there, and we're showing y'all that regardless of what you've been through, regardless of what people tell you, regardless of what people call you, regardless of what people say, you still can be successful. I'm gonna need to put some sunglasses on dealing with that shirt.
The reason I'm doing this, I gotta block the reflection from the sun out of my eyes.
We need to.
So right now, in a way, I'm doing like the Care Bear stare type.
Yeah.
If you don't know what the Care Bear stare is,
but can you imagine the people driving against us seeing that?
Look it up. Yeah.
They seeing that bright reflection. So yeah, we struggle, but we're like, you know what? We don't care what people say. We don't care what people do. We don't care about teenagers that want to be 14, 15, 16 and think they're grown. Like, at this point, all of our kids are older. Naya's will be 16 in July. So she's, Kiavin will be 18 in 2 weeks? A week or two? 2 weeks. A week and a half, maybe.
Like next week.
Yeah. So we have one left under 18, 4 that will be over 18. So we're like, you know what? We're not letting nothing and no one stop us. We should have been consistent over these years. We really didn't know how to manage it. We didn't know how to do it. We didn't know how to shut out everybody else, work on us, deal with us. We didn't know how to do that. We were young.
If they're not in your relationship, leave them out of it.
If they're not there to help you, leave them out of it. If they're not willing to help y'all grow and be better and do better, they're no good. If you have someone that's constantly telling you, that's why I'm single,
you should leave him, you should leave her, get them away from you.
They don't mean you no well, because when you become single, they're gonna move on to the next person. You're gonna be like, well, wait a minute, I thought we was cool, I thought we was in this together. Where are you going? Oh, you single now, I did my job. They're single because they're miserable and unhappy, and they want to see you miserable and unhappy. So if they're saying negative things to you and they're not speaking life into your relationship, pay attention to what they say and move around. Politely remove yourself. Like, they mean you no good. And I had one person in particular she's so proud to say, that's why I'm single. That's why I'm single. I don't need no man. I don't need...
Couldn't catch a man if he sneezed on you.
That was kind of clever and funny.
I know. I know. I shocked myself.
Do you know, my post, I was like, look, we are connected to our...
Okay, I'm like...
Taco Kings.
Be here.
We are connected because you just said that, and I posted all the video stuff, the business stuff, Printrific, Hustle Pretty. I posted one of the books that I did. What else was it? I posted like 5 things, and I said, you can't catch up. You can't beat me if I gave you the cheat code. I just posted that like last night or the night before last.
You look good.
I know.
Your eyes.
I am beautiful. But no, isn't that good though? You can't beat me if I gave you the cheat code.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
How you see it? I just posted it. Don't woman me. I mean, I'm sure it's around, but I'm just saying, like, we're connected because it's like what you just said. Different words, same meaning. Whoa, okay.
Thank you, old lady in a Kia. You almost
hit us
with
she would have been buying us a new vehicle.
Kia.
There go my Audi. We're going to the taco place.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I've seen Big Lots.
We are not going to Big Lots. So yeah. Right now, what's up there? We're doing what we do, and we don't care what people say. When you see our description, like the description on Facebook is we're living our best life unbothered. I mean that, like, wholeheartedly, because we've been through so much stuff. We've been through so much stuff that we allowed people to bother us. We have like 3 people bothering us. Baby mama, baby daddy, and the parent.
Who are they? I got it.
Stop it. So, block them out. Block them out. They don't mean you no good. Block them out.
Delete them.
Yeah. I will delete. My block list on Facebook is long, and half the people I'm like, who was this? I don't even know who they are. But I just started blocking people off my phone so they can't call me or text me. Block. You mean me no well. You mean me no well. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but y'all know what I mean. But we're here. It's Taco Tuesday. We about to enjoy our taco. We can get the small tacos.
They only come in small.
Very true. Never mind. So we're gonna have some tacos and margaritas, and then we're gonna go back home, and y'all can catch us. Well, y'all probably won't see it, but we're finna go and make fun of ourselves on our premiere. And yeah. I hope the microphone picked that up. Over here passing gas. Y'all saw him raise up. That's how look. It was the raise up for me. Every time I know he'll lift up. Oh my God. Every time that's when I know he finna pass gas, because he just lift his whole body up. It's the truth.
Oh snap. Oh man.
So we about to go have some tacos and drink some margaritas before I smell whatever just came up out of there. Cause when he have to raise up, I swear those be the worst anyways. He be letting all that funk out. Anyways, we know that we can do better, and we're doing better. So y'all are gonna see a lot more of us. Y'all are gonna see all the old videos. I don't care. I'm uploading them. I will have the dates in the description of when that specific whatever happened, so that y'all can kind of see where we were in life and what was going on at that time. But we will be updating y'all on the regular. We have a game, the relationship game, the cards that we were gonna do. Talk about, like, remember the black box?
I know.
Okay. Well, you staring at me like you don't know.
I'm just
Okay. So we're gonna be bringing y'all a lot when it comes to relationships. We're gonna be raw, and I've said this before in the other video that I uploaded probably a couple months ago about just being raw about everything that was going on, even currently. We're putting it out there. I've threatened to put it out there. We're putting it out there. We have had some family members that really were trying to come for us, and we have discovered that they have a narcissistic personality. And if y'all don't know about that, go watch my channel, Talkaboutitakinah. I will link that. It should be linked in the description. Both of our channels should be linked in the description. If not, I'll add it. But I have a lot of videos on narcissistic personality and their behavior, and so yeah, we'll be talking about that. But we're finna end this video because I want my margarita. So my margarita, and we got to get back to the house and go make fun of ourselves.
Yeah.
So I am Talkaboutitakinah.
I'm Iconic.
And we are Imperfectly Perfect.
Okay, we can stop it and listen. We don't have to do a whole segment.
Are you afraid of hearing yourself?
No, are you afraid of hearing yourself?